Is that better? OBS decided to disconnect my mic. Hi, guys. So I was really just talking nonsense to you. Okay, I was just talking to myself. Okay. Anyway, welcome to the night stream. When will we start this? Hold on. Let's fix this. Let's fix this. Hold on. Bear with me. Let's start from the top. Hi everyone, welcome to the night stream. My name is David Steven. I'm your lovable average Joe Schmo mechanic, and I am playing Honkai Star Rail tonight. Hi everyone, welcome back to the night stream. Jesus Christ. Couldn't have a scuffed night without it. Alright. So again, like I was trying to say when I was muted, because OBS decided to butcher me. We are, I was saying, sorry for the delay of tonight's stream. I kind of lost track of time. It's cringe. I had no idea you were streaming. I don't have a schedule up, so that's fair, Tanisha. Also, I was sidetracked and I lost track of time, so I started late. I started very late tonight. Daylight savings time. It is something... I know it still is in America. I do not know if it's still effective in Europe, but during certain time of the years, we adjust the time to the pretty much the position of like a bunch of our seasons, because in the summer and spring the days get longer, so we adjust the time an hour ahead to stay within the daylight. And then during the fall and winter season, since the days get shorter, we adjust the time backwards. So again, we say a majority of our day is going to be in the daylight. Fun fact I learned about daylight savings time is that it was literally, it was literally introduced by someone a long time ago. And they I forget when, but they incorporated it during the World Wars to help be more efficient on fuel and other resources, because obviously World War I and World War II were very used a lot of resources and whatnot because of how big they were. But they introduced daylight savings time as a way to be more efficient at burning resources, coal, fuel, and using all kinds of stuff. So they had more to use during the wars. But yeah, we are still using that system in America, and right now our time has advanced an hour. So technically, we lost an hour of our day, which is kind of interesting. Change the clock. Yeah, we changed the clock an hour ahead. So a lot of people are still adjusting. It happened Saturday, I believe. I'm mind blown. It's an interesting concept. Honestly, I feel like I've heard rumors that they want to get rid of it or stop using it, but if it does happen, I don't know. But the other thing I was saying was, honestly, I lost track of time. So tonight's stream started late, and then as you guys pointed out, OBS screwed over my mic, so I was muted the whole time I was explaining it the first time. So I thought I'd just do a reset and go back to the start screen and make a little joke out of that. We start the whole stream that way. But, so yeah, we're playing Honkai Star Rail. I want to continue on with the story, because the story's getting interesting. Hi, Hydron. It was either between this or Mecha Break, which Mecha Break is in a beta mode right now. It's a very fun mech-based fighting game. But the beta is going to be ending on the 16th, so 4 days. So I was debating playing that a little more, but at the same time, after the beta ends, all my progression is going to be wiped. So I don't. It's kind of like I want to play, but at the same time, I don't want to play because all my efforts are going to be for nothing. So yeah, but who knows? I might go play PvP again because honestly, that I don't need to play Mosh Mosh, the BR, because that's the real thing that really kicks you in the teeth, because that's all the resources I grinded. But anyway, let's go back to this. Last time we played, what was the deal? We met the one Cersei, or Sirius, or whatever her name was. And she is butting heads immensely with Castris. They are butting heads. I have a hunch that the lady is actually, also, we met these new enemies. They're called the Black Tide. Yeah. Quite a nuisance. Something over there? Well, don't mind if I ask. Alright, teams. Where is... Want this team. Let's get Trippy out, pull a bomb at him, start the fight. I didn't like actually legitimately start a new stream, gamer, so don't worry. I do not have a like I said, I started late. It was kind of like last minute. I didn't put up a schedule. It was my bad. I lost track of time. What else do you guys say? Come. Always the same. That's that. I would love that. I would love the clock to stay the same because it's so annoying. Kind of left the other stream to watch the speed. Oh, nice speedrun. Did he do good? Did the speedrun go good? I'm happy. I'm sorry to hear that, Sarah. Trust me, I want to say, as you know, I've been not gone for a bit. I've been going through a rough patch myself. Still kind of am, but I'm trying to get back in the groove of things for a bit, just for my own sanity's sake. I'm on part of my sister. My score for this: a third of my semester, or so too. Ah, you're fine. The person I was watching like 3 hours. Hot dog. I was say that game's pretty lengthy. You have to traverse a lot, so doing that fine is actually impressive. I was say, what's the record? What's the world record for speedrunning Hollow Knight? He did a 112% speedrun. Oh boy.
Open sesame.
So he did it the right way. He was fully loaded, ready to go, and he was about to play. So,
Expansion, thank you.
yeah, what is the world record? I think like 3 hours sounds like a decent number.
I'll take it all.
I won't say it's like the fastest, but I
Watch your
definitely think
head.
it's a decent number.
Endless
Dude, Tyler's having
nothing but a boy.
kinda. He has a new ability. The main antagonist got a new ability to summon a what they call a memo sprite, which is that the little furball known as Mem. Apparently she has little to no knowledge of herself and is slowly returning to her senses.
It's a letter to the...
Hey, what's down here? Nothing. UFO bomb. I don't want to deal with any of you. I have to deal with you because you're in front of me. It's 32 minutes. Someone beat it in 32 minutes. Holy freaking criminy. Why must Arcbird be so slow? Why must Arcbirds be slow?
Impressive. Almost. Open sesame.
Arcbird. What an Arcbird? Am I missing something here? Alright. Oh, Ark Survival. Okay.
Open sesame.
I was gonna say, I downloaded that like a long time ago when it was free to play. Or well, it was a free download when I noticed it.
Expand your thinking.
I downloaded it and I don't know, I just couldn't get into it. I guess I'm not into those kind of survival games. I mean, it explains why I don't really play Minecraft either, so. What are you? What are you? What are you? Hey, another stagnant thing. Little lady's running. Ah. It's not up there, so. Am I going the right way? Ooh, what's that? Oh wait, no, that's where. Oh, that's where we started off. Okay, so I really just made a loop. All right, Uncle Bug Giant. You guys are going to be a problem, and I'm obviously going the long way. So, do we activate Herda? Not yet.
Watch your head.
Or
The dice have been cast.
yeah.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. All in.
Hell yeah.
Hopeless as ever.
Herda, boom away.
Curiosity is a dangerous thing, you know. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
And everything goes boom, everything goes boom again. And
Open sesame.
one more time.
Glimpse the unknown.
Hedge your bets.
Underestimating us will cost you. Delivering warmth. It's coming. Lighting the west wind. Away we go.
There we go. That's fine.
Never seen perfection before? Expand your thinking.
Perfect. Calm down. I know you have an ego, but calm down, please.
Watch your head.
The thing is, there's a bunch of glitches that you can skip. Oh, really?
All in.
I feel like that's my one thing I have a complaint. I understand the speedrun mechanic culture of finding every little nook and cranny and every way to
Nothing but a void.
get through as fast as you can. But at the same time, it's like, personally, I don't believe if you have to use glitches and cheats to get through the game. I feel like that shouldn't count as a speedrun, but because you're not actually playing the game, in a sense, if that makes sense. Whoa. The herder. She is a pain in the butt, that's what she is. What the hell am I supposed to do here? No. Oh. You are the problem child here. Well, that didn't work. I really need to get these four corners. How do I deal with you, though? Alright. Hint. What? Oh my god. Wow. I
Good job.
Talking about being dumb. Oh, bug. I'm a squish bug. There's a type. Okay. I feel like 4 minutes. Jesus. Yeah, see, like I said, I understand that what speed ones are meant to be, the fact you're trying to beat it as fast as you can, but I feel like at the same time, my personal opinion, if I want to speed on a game, I want to enjoy it at the same time. I want to show my skills as a player who plays the game. I want to do it as fast as I can, but I don't want to like cut corners and cheese the game to prove a point. Like I said, just my opinion. That's just kind of also crazy. It's like there are exploits that much that in that game where you can beat a game that's all about that much traversal and exploration in 4 minutes. It's like, good lord.
Feeling lucky.
Shield. God dang it. Why do I run into him? I just want the chest. All you're doing is causing problems, sir. Swipe or no swiping. Get your butt back here. This in stone. Yeah, I don't... Swipe or no swiping needs to get... Also, I just realized, what's his... Is he 2 bodies? Now I'm looking at it, because he's got, like... His all I have to do with the boxing gloves and this... His center is like a 2-eyed grinning dude, and the other top's like Casper with 2... Actually, he just looks like a cartoon, you heart. Hunter. Oh, he wants to tussle. Yeah, like, look at him. Look at this dude. The top half is Haunter. The bottom half, I don't know what it is, but you can see his face is in the middle. Spirit Thief. What did you... No, I'm light. Needed some Mimi.
Almost.
Hedge your bets. It's on me.
Watch closely. Delivering warmth. It's coming. Hiding the west wind.
Now we have... Because the fact that I need to attack him with certain type of attacks is skill. That's not gonna work. That didn't. That doesn't count.
Open sesame.
Unable to retort. So did I win?
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
Did I win? Get hit by the jelly bean.
Curiosity.
And now get hit by Magical Girl Cosmic Nova. Ta-da.
As if victory were ever.
You done? Made your feet so easily. I needed that drink. Okay. Give me my loot. Thank you.
This is
all.
hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Yeah, we know you. Where's this taking us? On and on and on we go. Where's it stop? I have no idea. Whee!
The golden thread is vibrating more and more violently.
Music to my ears.
Everyone, let's be even more cautious.
Got it. We're coming up on something that we probably shouldn't have. I mean, you need an adventuring outfit. I can picture that. Be an adventuring. Do I look like a player? I mean, I play gacha games, but I'm not that much of a gambler. I don't have that much of a gambling addiction, and I definitely don't have luck on my side. I would say if I could, all the people's outfits. I mean, granted, Adventuring does have some nice, has some nice swag going on, but I had, I feel like I'd be more Japard, if anything, or Luca, wherever Luca is. Here's Luca. I would say this is more me. I would have the mechanical arm too. I suppose I don't have one yet. Yeah, Gallagher's pretty dapper too. Let's go full swing. I'll be Sample. If I had to choose someone to cosplay, if I want to be a troll, I go with Sampo. If I really want to try and be legit, I'd probably go with Luca. But formalize, I would definitely have to say, I would definitely say between these two. Good pick as well. The comic relief. I wonder when he's gonna come back and like show his true colors. Because they kind of hinted at that at the end of like the first part of Penacony. So it'd be very interesting to see him in his true colors with his, what did I say? He needs a mask and he's part of the same group that Sparkle's in. So it'd be very interesting to see how that pans out. Anyone? Nope.
There's no one... Hold on. The butterfly of divine mind is gone?
The butterfly of divine mind? Say what now? Is our friend going to show up again?
That can't be. Was it for fending off the black tide? Or perhaps...
Is our lovely Sirius coming up?
What exactly is this butterfly of divine mind? Is it a very powerful guardian monster?
No. How should I put it? It's considered a safeguard for the Titan's core flame.
We might lose the
This
galactic
butterfly
war.
is
Oh,
created
you talking about
from Nestia's remaining
Helldivers?
divine mind and bears
Is
the responsibility
what's his name?
of guarding
Dave,
the core
the
flame.
The DM being
Legend has it that
butthead?
someone can only pass the trial of the
John?
butterfly by proving they
Yes.
possess pure and unselfish love within their heart. Only then can they awaken the great tree to open up the path to meet Circe's.
But how are we going to prove it? Mem, 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 mem.
Telling the Titan I love you
Mem,
word?
mem, mem.
Jesus.
Sorry, but even I don't know how. After
Bad news,
all,
black hole
this
studying.
is a secret among secrets
That's
that
super-
only
a
a select
black
few
hole.
in the
Ooh,
entire
that's
grove
interesting.
and even Amphorius know. Rather than
Can I
worry
go
about
jump in the
this,
black hole? I want to see what
Lady
happens.
Trian, did the golden thread react to anything around here?
No. That unknown thing seems to be even farther ahead and higher up.
Perhaps we can try again.
I was like,
Let's see if the butterfly will still react
black
to the
hole.
golden
I
bow
wonder
of
what that-
vows despite having dissipated.
because I heard rumors there is
If
a
it's
third
indeed the token
faction,
mentioned in the
or a fourth
legends,
faction. I don't know.
There
Yeah,
should be a reaction.
because last time I played, there was just the Lobos and the bugs. And I heard there might be another faction. So maybe that black hole has to do something with it. What if I didn't move it? Pick up the pedal and wave in front of the butterfly. Chew on the pedal and... Even a naive misinfluencer, it all boils down to sincere being. Serenity brings miracles. Show genuine intent. Yeah, we gotta believe it remains unmoved. We have some kind
Let
of...
me give it a try. Oh, Nestia. With the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection.
Nope. Oh. But if I still didn't move it. Alright.
Lady Trianne, and even Mem? Where have they disappeared to?
Little Gray, little Cass, look over here, quick!
So she just scampered off.
He's about to burst into flames!
What?
The voice seems to be coming from the Star Chase atrium.
Sorry, I gotta fix this before we go. Two goofy goobers running off in the distance. And you're telling me I have to... What are you two doing?
Little Gray, little Cass, it's bad. It's very bad.
I really want to grab her by the head. Why the hell did you leave?
I'm fine.
A little warm. Starving magical beast. How the hell did you two get that far away that quick? I swear to God. I really want to grab Trianne by the head. It's like, why the hell did you want to let hey goofball? We'll be right there. If that's the case, let's go. Let's get out there.
Lady Trianne, what exactly happened just now?
Trianne and Memmy were looking around to see if there were any mechanisms nearby.
Alright.
But just as they went to take a closer look at that big piece of amber, they were surrounded.
I see. Let's get a move on. The orbs belonging to Ornyx's priests should be nearby. Hopefully they'll be of some use.
Memmy.
Your phone at me. Yeah, you might want to do that. I need to find a way to get down there. Why? Oh, she's under the water. Jeez. Wait, hold on. If she's under the water, wouldn't she not be free then? I really don't want to fight you. Ay, 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 ay. Guide me a river.
Looks good.
You... Oh, you're my... We're down...
It's connected! Let's hurry! Memmy is
Do a little dancing. Yeah, just relax. I'll be right down there. I'm just gonna do a little treasure hunt thing. Let you sit there and contemplate your... Ah, boy. Okay, maybe not. I'll just head straight over there now. Thank you very much. I do not want to fight people right now.
Is that all?
It's off. I think we can just randomly purify some things. Yeah, listen. Why not? Let's set it up now. It's not like she's waiting or anything. There we go. This is why we don't leave kids by themselves. Exactly. This is why we must communicate. This is why things go astray, because you don't communicate.
No, I'm starting to smell something delicious.
Okay, smarty pants. Right. That's not them. Hey, you're the one who decided this. Oh. Crimey River.
Never seen perfection before?
Oh. Okay. Heard it's gonna be this.
Spend freely.
Wow, I guess. Alright. We want to play games? No.
It's on me.
You want to shield again?
Underestimating us will cost you.
Oh, no wonder why I can't use the Trailblade. He's, dizzy. Eat the beans.
Open sesame. I don't have time for games.
Hedge your bets. The dice have been cast. Bust.
Okay, this horse, he's
Or
actually
maybe
kinda
I'll
cool.
take it off.
I don't get what he's doing, but he's kind of cool.
Watch closely. Mimi.
Ah. Oh.
Mark of the moon, whatever that is. And I'm gonna hold off on using.
Expand your thinking.
Mimi! Underestimating us will cost you.
Sure, I'll play along.
Open sesame.
Ah, man, I almost killed it.
Watch closely.
Ah.
There you go. I do not want to waste my energy on you. Precision grace. See, didn't take much effort. Supposed to be a challenge. You're being kind of cocky for who just got trapped. I just wanted to marvel. I'm just so only third best. You know, actually, it's 4 of us. It's like, So is the best. Yeah, I
I'm
can
glad
agree
that
with that.
everyone is all right. Speaking of which, this piece of amber is...
That's
A
supposed to be her.
remnant of Nestia's core flame.
Yes, Calypso.
To get to the throne at the treetop, gather the embers before you with the golden bough of vows, and present it to the divine butterfly.
Whoa, where did you come from?
Why are you so cool?
You finally appeared, Lady Calypso.
We need both of them. I hope the
Yes,
best for you.
It's been some time.
I heard.
The
I've been
battle
seeing
just
more
now
about
was a
him,
true
and I've been
delight,
hearing he's kind
but
of
I
like
feel
Blade
quite
2.0.
elated.
So,
It seems like I'll really
honestly, I've
be
never.
able to rely on
So
all of you to reclaim
I'm
my
probably not
true
gonna focus.
form.
I'm probably gonna focus on Castris.
Lady Trianne, how does the golden thread react to her?
Huh. There's no reaction at all.
Obviously. After all, the fragment that you picked up just now is completely unrelated to me. All right. Just do as I say. If you're able to pass the trial, I will tell you everything truthfully.
Well, that's nice of her. And
Another
she's gone.
trial.
Mem.
I hate people who don't finish their cards.
Mem. But we have to go to the treetop to find Nax anyway, right?
I've got a hunch. Come, let's collect the embers and go confront her.
She's Castris is being. Her sweet demeanor has pretty much died. She is like all business right now.
Looks good.
According to Calypso, we just have to gather the embers before us with the golden bough of vows.
Okay. As the golden water lily touches the ember, the flames spill from the petals. Curious, the fire does not consume the entire flower. Only faint sparks get at the tips, subtly burning.
How incredible.
Mem.
I hit a button. What is? Hey, sure. Okay with that. I'll deal with you later. Alright. I'm believing my hunch with Calypso is that she's actually the Titan playing
It
loose.
seems like you managed to gather the embers.
Because she's the only ghost
In
we've
that
ever met.
case,
She's
just
been very
offer
snarky
it
about
to the
this.
divine butterfly.
It'll be fine. Let's just do as she says.
And it's away. And definitely got spiders here.
Path has appeared.
All of you have indeed passed the trial.
Okay. Titan sad cries. Oh, it's not her.
The sound of a butterfly's wings.
Titan sad cries. No?
I'll be back shortly. Of course, our promise still stands.
Yeah.
But now, it's time for me to sacrifice myself.
Say what now? I knew it. She was
If
part of the
West
Titan.
Wind ever ends, let that be the place where we reunite.
Told you she was part of this.
Farewell, my love.
What the? Huh?
Lady Calypso, this is...
It's nothing much. Thank you so much for your help. Now, it's time for me to fulfill my part of the promise.
Am I right? Is she part of the
Well,
Titan?
in that case, I can start. You're actually Circe's, right?
Hey, I was right.
Oh my. The children of humanity have passed the final trial at last. I was wondering when you were planning to expose me. How did you know?
The riddle-like trials, your distrustful yet sincere character, referring to Nestia as your love, and... The head of the Litophagus is actually called Medea, and not Calypso.
Since you knew from the start that I was not who I said I was,
Oh.
why did you wait until now to expose me?
Because I did not believe that Circe's would walk this world in a human form. I was also afraid that the Titans were under the control of the
Wizarding.
Black Tide
Hell yeah.
and would do us harm. Also, to make a claim, one must have evidence. This is the precious knowledge that I acquired during my time at the Grove.
Excellent. To think we were able to gain a new chance at life in the midst of death. Fate truly is a mysterious thing.
Well, shouldn't you also tell us why you went through all the trouble of setting up these riddles?
Oh, the reason's quite simple.
She was bored.
I needed your help, and just like how you were wary of me, I had to ensure that you were not villains who were trying to get their hands on the core flame. I also had to ascertain that you were capable of dealing with the threat at hand.
I think these puzzles were gonna
Is
help.
this threat related to the Black Tide?
Indeed, and it's even more related to that lost item from before. Its owner is a quiet and paranoid hunter who seems to have been reborn from the Black Tide and is attacking along with it. As I
Paranoid
could
person
not do
reborn from the
anything
Black
about
Tide.
him, I split my body up and escaped to avoid harm. I bided my time for a chance to seek assistance. Unfortunately, this was not a sustainable long-term plan.
Okay.
What you mean is that you hid your own core flame?
Yeah.
Indeed. I split it into 3. I hid one within the Golden Bough of Vows, and sealed another in the amber, along with Nestia's remaining embers.
Oh.
As for the last one, it's currently in Anaxa's body, which is in dire need of repair.
You make it sound like it's.
Do you mean that you're using such a method?
After all,
So wait,
the
are you
scholars of
when
the
you said he
Grove have
needs
always
repair? Are
been
you saying like
willing
he's
to
a
lay
monkey
down
or
their
something? And he
lives
has
to defend my core flame.
Interesting.
As a respected god, it would be too embarrassing if I were to do
Also, did she also
nothing
just confirm
and
Nestia and
simply
her
watch
thing?
the children
So
of humanity
that's a nice
give
little
up their
relationship.
lives for me. Especially that
One of the
heretic
messages right now.
named Anaxa. He did not even hesitate to tear his soul apart and use it to perform a miracle. He trapped all the creations of the Black Tide within the Grove, so that they would not be able to harm others.
All right.
His way of thinking was so out of the ordinary that I felt it would be a waste for him to meet his demise in the Black Tide. And so, I decided to save his life. Of course, this also meant that I was able to conceal myself and remain hidden. Well, that's also an equivalent exchange, right?
Yeah, kinda.
Ma'am, 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 ma'am. Ma'am, mammy, ma'am,
Also,
ma'am,
on your hand and
ma'am,
piecing the core thing back
ma'am,
together.
ma'am, ma'am, ma'am.
And save and exits at the same time. Okay.
What a smart little bunny. This way, I'll be able to regain my true form. And you will be able to bring the core flame and your teacher back to Akama.
Okay.
We'll also take down the black-robed swordmaster at the throne.
Black Robes,
Together
sword.
in one
I'm interested in
go.
who this guy is.
But, Cersei's, aren't you the reason, Titan?
Even if I do not have the authority of strife, I'm still a god.
Boy, I
I
know
just
gods.
need you to buy me some time against the warrior's blade. Once the core flame is reformed, I'll be able to show my hand.
I wonder who this guy is. He looks cool. Assuming me buying time is my specialty.
Excellent. Then just continue climbing to reach my throne.
Buying time and being a distraction is what I'm good
Turn the
for.
golden bough of vows into firewood to reignite the core flame of reason.
Any night. Let's go. Patch, hold up. Nice try. Alright, let's speed things up. Rapido.
I'll leave it to you, children of humanity. May you be blessed with good fortune.
It seems like a fierce battle will be inevitable.
I'm
Don't
down.
worry, Trian will protect everyone.
Ahead lies the Luminary
Ooh.
Throne. And also, the battlefield that we're about to step onto.
We got this.
Ma'am, me.
Good?
Ma'am, mammy, ma'am. Mammy, what's wrong? Mammy, ma'am, ma'am.
You have a very intense smell.
Mammy, ma'am, ma'am, mammy, ma'am.
Is
Good
this
one.
Professor Anaxa?
Sands and sun. Okay.
My eyes can no longer see.
Oh, perfect. Cue
Take
her
a
up.
look. This is pure genius in action.
No matter. All I have to do is to place his body at the core of the array.
Right?
For the sake of Emphorius. Die with me, Titan.
Oh. So. Yo. Look at him. Yo, he looks cool. Chibi. You have Chibi.
Numbers.
I think you're the only one I can't queue up because you are like in a mover.
Ma'am.
Ah,
Cersei's was right. He's indeed here.
Who is this black-robed guy?
Don't know, but he looks cool.
Mem, 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 mem.
The source of the smell of
Mem, mem,
him.
mem, mem. Mem, mem, mem.
Burning paradise,
Mem,
scattered
mem,
sun.
mem. Mem, mem, mem.
Wait, who is that?
mem.
They almost look like Mighty. But it's not. It's Moon Knight. A very evil, twisted version of him.
Everyone, brace yourself. This must be the hunter reborn from the black tide that Circes was talking about. The black sword and cloak. The owner of the piece of cloth. The north wind that sent over the deathly fog of Thanatos.
You're not demigods. Stand down or die.
Nah, I'm something worse.
Mem, run. Mem, mem, mem. Mem, 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 mem.
I'll protect you.
Trian will also protect everyone. Trian is brave.
Stay in the
Mister,
back lines. He's like,
only this time, may death protect us.
yo, he's dope. I like him.
Be careful.
One slash.
One slash? Whoa!
2 slashes. 3 slashes are enough.
Yo. I like this dude.
Who exactly are you?
He's a bad. He is badass. Look at him. Yo, I like you. Dude is cool as hell. Now I'm gonna have to fuck you up.
Score.
All right. The dice have been cast.
Be on demon time.
Bust.
I'm pretty.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
I like him. He
Watch
is
your head.
dope. I'd love to see him in his like his true form, like before the Black Tide corrupted him. I would love to see what he originally looked like. Cause he looks this cool. Imagine what he looked like originally.
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
What's with his health bar?
Never seen perfection before?
You guys seen this? Like, what's with the extra little piece of red? Like, you guys' normal health bar says 89%, but then there's like a darker section. What am I missing
If I
here?
wait any longer, the universe might just implode.
Calm down.
Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Sure, I'll play along.
So powerful. Circes was right.
Where is she? Before frame is not piece together yet. We're just buying time.
Expand your thinking.
Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
Return to victory.
All right.
Offer your souls to the fire.
Not good.
Be reduced to
What do you mean? I'm fine.
In that case,
Oh hell, she got the sight off. She's being serious now. Moon Knight pulled out the unknown. Ooh. Ooh! That looked like it hurt.
Can't be killed in a single blow.
Oh, she took over his body.
No ordinary human.
We have a sea stones now?
How annoying. Since the ambush failed, it'll be difficult to find another opportunity. What a pity.
Professor Anaxa? No. It's Cersei's.
She's so oh, man. Sweet talker. Mem, come out to play.
Is it coming? Fighting the West Wind. Away we go!
Sorry, not sorry. You're going to get behind it to you again.
Open sesame. Curiosity. There's an endless riddle. Nothing but a point.
The dice have been cast. Bust.
Let's kick
Or
his butt.
maybe I'll take it all. Watch
This
your
is...
head.
I don't know, but... Fight's getting serious. Kind of more serious now.
I don't have time for games.
Oh, I have to kill the shadows to do to make sure the damage sticks. That's what's going on? So his lead bars is a fit actual health. But as long as these shadow cones
If
stick
I wait
around.
any longer, the universe might just implode.
I guess the health doesn't, the damage doesn't stick.
Magic crumb.
Interesting.
Sure, I'll play along.
Underestimating us, Okasa?
No dirty. Watch your head.
I'm about to be overwhelmed. Fighting is so much more tiring than thinking.
Well, the exercise won't kill you.
Never seen perfection before.
It's on me.
Healing.
All right. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Curiosity. Endless riddle.
Magical explosion.
No! Look out, everyone!
Down to 1 health.
This is bad.
Century Gate,
Where'd you send her? Where'd you send him? I'm very worried. Shortly after in Akama.
Phew. That was a close call. Thank goodness that we returned to Akama unharmed.
Never want to leave. Listen again.
Little Cass, my head, it still hurts.
Oh.
Sorry. I know you told me not to open the gate.
Please don't blame yourself, Lady Trianne. If it weren't for you, we would have already met our end at the Grove.
Yeah.
I feel awful. I need to go back to get some rest.
Lady Trianne, you haven't been well since you woke up. Are you sure you can make it back on your own?
All this noise and commotion.
Well, look who's awake.
Akama hasn't changed a bit, has it?
Are you Professor Anaxa?
Or
There's
Cersei.
no need for doubt. The Titan no longer speaks.
Okay.
It is I, Anaxagoras of the New Sporists.
Indeed. You are the only one who would refer to yourself like that. Professor,
on,
let me
go.
be frank. The mission Lady Aglaya entrusted us is to search for survivors, uncover the truth about the disaster at the Grove, and retrieve the core flame of Circe's.
That does not surprise me. And now, I'm a survivor who witnessed the entirety of the disaster, as well as the defenseless bearer of a core flame. Are you going to bring me to Aglaya to fulfill your duty?
That is indeed my duty, but I prefer not to present you to her as a captive or spoil of battle.
Fine. There's no
Yep.
need to make your life difficult. I'm not against meeting that woman. But
Alright.
I have some things to take care of first. The families of some of my fellow Grove scholars live in the Holy City. Before we meet Aglaya, I want to visit them.
Because Lady Aglaya will probably be against it.
Makes sense.
Let me guess. That woman will not only prevent me from visiting the families of the deceased, but will also suppress any information about the Grove. She's always been that cold-hearted. My fellows at the Grove gave their lives defending the core flame and fighting the Black Tide alongside.
Yeah, I will admit, he's not bad.
Their
That's
families
kind of cool. But
deserve to.
what's with the cosmic, like, chest hole?
You intend to do it without her knowledge.
Do you really think that woman would treat me well, even if I behaved and proved my loyalty? I wouldn't mind seeing a bit more anger on her face. Are you going to stop me, Castorus?
I will accompany you, but please understand that Lady Aglaya has her own considerations.
You truly have the makings of a fine scholar. Putting
The other thing
yourself
is,
in
she
other
probably already
people's
knows
shoes
you're going
like
to do
that.
this, so there's no point of hiding.
Let's go. I won't go overboard.
So, after all these years, you and Lady Aglaya are still...
Hating each other?
Neither of us is narrow-minded. You should know the root cause of our conflict.
Lover spout.
Hello. And you are?
Hello. If I'm not mistaken, you are Kallinicus's wife, right?
Ooh.
Yes. Oh, are you a messenger? No wonder I haven't heard any news for so long. There's been a change in personnel, hasn't there?
Something like that.
Ma'am. Kallinicus passed away a few days ago, defending the Grove against the Black Tide.
So... did he manage to defend the Grove?
Huh?
This is the first thing you hear.
Yes. He managed to protect Circe's core flame at the cost of his life.
I see. I'll select
I was
some
like,
of
that's
his
kind of cold for me to
possessions.
ask that. It's like, that's the
Take a
first
nice
question out of your
resting
mouth
place
after
for
hearing that? It's like, that's something I would ask.
Please
myself.
let
Like,
us
did he
know
win?
if you need any help, ma'am.
Did he succeed in
Come
his
from
endeavors?
Kremnos. Death and sacrifice are things I've learned to face with composure.
Oh, she's
You know,
Kremnos?
Kallinicus, even though he was a scholar, he'd always ask me to teach him how to fight whenever he came back. Isn't it funny that a Chrysos heir like him wants to learn from an ordinary person like me?
Hey, Crystal's there. He was that up there? Wow.
I've been prepared for this for a long time. In times like these,
It's in,
any ordinary goodbye
he was a Crystal
might
heir.
just
He
turn
married a
out to be
criminal.
a final
He's like,
farewell.
he probably would have been the ideal person to have met.
I'm really sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I was once a warrior, and I'll find my way back to the battlefield someday. With the coming coronation of the new king of Kremnos, I'll take up my lance against the creatures of the Black Tide and seek vengeance for my husband.
Just do your husband a favor and live. Because I'm pretty sure he would not be happy to meet you in the afterlife. If he's for the vengeance.
Oh, hello, young ones. Is there anything I can help you with?
Are you the father of Keinani and Artakama?
Oh.
Ah, yes. Did my daughters cause trouble at school again? Alas, forgive this old brain of mine. Both of my daughters graduated long ago, and they are now scholars at the Grove. As I get older, memories from years past tend to blend together.
Yeah, I was gonna say they came into contact with
the
each other.
matter, young one?
And Cassius is like supposed to be
Why so quiet?
untouchable.
Did my daughters really get into some trouble? If they refuse to apologize, just let me know. Their old dad can still talk some sense into them.
What should we do? I really can't tell him.
That's me. I'm getting teary-eyed as well.
Mr. Fabio. The Black Tide took Keinani and Artakama.
Yes, he just built it. Yeah.
What?
I mean, he does have a cell on his chest.
They
his
fought
body,
until
so.
their last breath against the Black Tide to defend the Grove. As the Chrysos heir stationed at the Grove, I failed to protect them. Mr. Fabio, if you're upset...
Oh, he's a Crystal's here too.
Don't put it that way. Even if my Artakama wasn't one of the Chrysos heirs mentioned in the prophecy, she was still a heroine, wasn't she?
No. Ian, maybe in a bearer of bad news.
What's wrong? I'm busy. There's a lot going on in the city, and I've got my hands full.
Mister, we're sorry to bother you, but...
No, wait, Lady Casters, did Lady Aglaia send you because of some mistake I made at work?
Keep your cool, Titus. I'm Anaxagoras from the Grove of Epiphany, and a colleague of your father, Old Titus. A few days ago, your father passed away.
Wait, what? My old man died? That's no shocker. At his age, he was due for the River of Souls any time. Just up and left me behind. That old man.
No.
I've been telling him for ages to stay in the Holy City and
Sam.
enjoy his retirement. But no, he just had to go off to that grove and mess around with those scholars. Still wouldn't budge after all those arguments. That stubborn old thing.
Oh, yeah.
I already got
He's
him a
being really
retirement home and was waiting for him to come around. All my effort is wasted now, and he didn't even give me a chance to say goodbye.
No.
That bull-headed old man, stubborn as a mule.
We got three
That is
the
it.
four stages of
That's
grief.
all the colleagues' families that I remember.
Those who sacrificed their lives and their...
Good work, Mister. And Professor Anaxa.
Let's go. Take me to see Aglaia.
All right. I'll lead the way.
Alright. Time to go see what everyone's doing. What's going on now? We met some cool dude who looks like a corrupt, evil version of Moon Knight. He had a sword and he was badass. We escaped through the lies. We didn't, because he's actually stronger than us. He could have killed us all. And then we just decided to, we met a new character also. And decided to just pass on bad news that two families saying, hey, your loved one passed away. Sorry.
Not a spirit thief.
Let's go.
Dude, that
back
Moon
for
Knight dude
another
was...
south.
I want to know who his name is, because he was actually really awesome looking. Dude, he was badass. He was like if Moon Knight went evil. Like, straight up pure evil. That's the vibe I got from him.
Thank you for the food you give us, great Circes.
I want to actually, like, fight them toe to toe and win. Kind of screwed us over at the 1% mark. He dipped. We sent him to another plane of existence. He'll come back eventually, and then we'll finish the job. Uh-oh. A guard?
Miss Castoris, my lord, you're back.
My lord?
Hello. We have an important matter to discuss with Lady Aglaya. May we trouble you to inform her of our presence?
My apologies, Miss Castoris. Lady Aglaya has just informed me that she has no time to receive anyone at the moment.
Hmm?
That's just great. She refuses to even see me. Answer me this, friend. Did Aglaya order you to take me directly to prison?
Yep.
Who are you?
Please don't jest. It's possible that she really is busy. Let's wait here a moment, and I'll try to contact her using the slate.
New message. To Trailblaze and Company of the Grove circumstances, we are now fully cognizant. So we know what's going on, and for thy most diligent efforts, we harbor the deepest gratitude. Indeed, no words could adequately convey the depths of my appreciation. Alas, the Holy City faces sundry complications and manifold duties command our attention, precluding us from extending proper welcome. The oversight express sincere regrets. Furthermore, following an arduous voyage, rest must be prioritized. The particulars of recent events shall be deliberated upon the morrow. So is it. You ready, manager? Alright, got it. Please inform me you got a message. See, we will take us today. Oh. One of our assistants, one of those
It's
fouls.
fortunate we don't have to confront that woman while I'm hauling around this sick body. Castoris, and this friend I haven't gotten the chance to know, I'll take my leave for today. That Titan made a myriad of adjustments on their own. My head still aches from that. I don't want to stay a second longer in this noisy city if I can.
Please be careful. Akama isn't the Grove. This place
is covered by her golden threads. I know. That woman is extremely confident I won't escape her grasp. Don't worry. As I said before, I'll mind my behavior.
Yep.
Mister, so many unexpected things happened on our journey to the Grove. We truly had no intention of putting you in danger, let alone face the Black Tide head-on.
It's fine. I'm used to it. We made it back alive, so... Trouble is my old friend by now.
The Black Tide is not just an enemy of Akama, but all of Amphorius. Even back when the forces of strife coveted the Holy City, their warriors still undeniably halted the Black Tide outside Castrum Kremnos. Nigador's core flame now sits vacant, and the Black Tide has returned. The Grove is an academic city with the best understanding of the Black Tide. It shouldn't have fallen so easily, and yet it was taken overnight, leaving the city in blood and tears, haunted by the spirits of departed heroes. The trial of strife is imminent. I pray Mighty will be able to steel his resolve soon.
The Black Robe Swordmaster.
Lady Trebe once traveled across thousands of cities in Amphorius to repel the Black Tide. But even they have no recollection of this powerful enemy in all their journeys. Perhaps the fall of strife has triggered even more terrifying events in unseen places.
Speaking of
As
Tribute,
for
we should go
me,
check on Trianne.
I detected a strong stench of death from that entity. But it wasn't because it had a connection with Thanatos. I'm afraid it's purely because it has sent countless others to their deaths. Speaking of Thanatos, Mister, there is something else I wish to verify with you.
Oh, the touch?
You must have an idea of the curse I bear by now. I was born as the shadow of death, a poison shunned by all living beings. Yet when you caught me in the grove...
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
I'm curious why you weren't affected by my power, Mister.
I totally forgot about this until you brought it up. I'm used to it, I'm special like that. Now that you mention it, I think the same thing happened in the Vortex. And it's like, I had totally forgotten about this until you brought it up. Maybe it just hasn't taken effect yet.
My apologies for the abrupt question. For all my life, I've always wondered, what is my connection to death? And why am I inextricably linked to Thanatos? Mister, you must be tired after being on the move these past few days. Please set aside the tragedy at the Grove for now, and rest for the day.
Well, we're two peas in the same pot. Let's just say that. Because, one, the main antagonist is technically a Stellon with a body wrapped around it. So, we have some interstellar thing that's even more dangerous than what's going on with this Black Tide. So, yeah. The pink-haired girl. So yeah, we're both kind of entities of some other greater being. So I can kind of explain things. Anyway, what's this? More jades. Jades. How many jades do I have now? Because I need to start spooling up for Castris. I swear to God, if they put Castris and Lapa in the same week, I'm going to be very, very sad. Because I still want to. I want to get Lapa. Because, like I said, I like the Super Bake aesthetic kind of team build. I have a lot invested in the Super Bake for Firefly. So I kind of want to get Lapa next because I don't think no one really has her, at least in my friend list, and I don't see anyone use her. I do have someone in my friends list who does have a Boot Hill maxed out, so lucky me. I don't need him, but I do want Lapa.
This person's name was seldom mentioned by others.
I just hope they don't put her and Castris together.
Just
That'd be like, dang
like his fate.
Alright, we're just gonna skip all this.
Keep your distance from that blasphemous one, lest misfortune follows you like a shadow.
Is this whole story about Annex? Nox, whatever they pronounce his name. I think so.
Faced with the god's edict, even I cannot resist.
Yeah.
Miracles are the most conceited actions of gods. They are God's denial of humanity via might. Magic tricks are the most articulate rebuttal. They are humanity's imitation of godhood
At least she has a
Yeah,
boo boo window.
intellect.
Who has a boo boo window? Honestly, I don't care about the boo boo window. I just want. I heard Cassius is crazy, and I heard Cassius is gonna be a very strong character, and she has some like weird ability that might break the game. I think I heard something about Cassius having an ability that's kind of like Bayu, where you can self-res someone who got defeated or knocked down, whatever you want to call it. But she doesn't even have to be on the team to block it, which is kind of a weird thing. I would assume it's just a bug or a glitch, or they'll probably fix it so she has to be on the team. But so I'm hoping that we're going to come on. Time for a quiz. What do you think is the relationship between NX and us? Or Genesis, meal buddies, student and teacher. With the goal being like this, there isn't any time to study. The ideology is completely different. I think about the stubbornness, striking familiar heroes. Those book. Need juice. Alright, here's that. Anyway, this. 2 tickets, and I got a lot of GMs. Okay. I was like, what the hell did I just see? I got 14 in my pocket. I have 14 there. I can get 2 more here, so that's 16. I got 18 pulled up at the moment. I should get her thing, but anyway, that's something we'll worry about for another time. But let's go cruising for a boozing, I guess. Time for bed. I wonder if Trianne's gonna be. Apparently that took a toll on her. I wonder if she's hurting.
What are you folks going to do?
I feel like it's just kind of also sad that they're kind of like saying, yeah, fine, you're not good enough for this job to be the god of strife, so we're gonna give it to Mighty. I kind of feel bad for him because of that, because it's like, yeah, he was really determined to do this, and then he just kind of got cut. Kind of just got, nah, sorry, you're not qualified for this. Oh, looks like he's been well. Done hung. Long time no see. I've heard what happened. Heard about what happened with Bion. You've been through a lot. I don't know. It's all in the service of Trailblaze. Wasn't expecting Euphorius to temper the will of the Nameless. What were you doing while I was gone? I was organizing logs. I also asked Hyacinth some research material from the Grove. I discovered something interesting. Do you remember the Amphiurus sky was sealed away by the Titans? Aquila's... Oh. It seems Hyacinth's ancestors were the sky priests who worship Aquila. Perhaps she can give us more clues and find a way to get back to the Astro Express. Nothing out of the ordinary happened in the Holy City these past few days, but I didn't have to talk to anyone either. Kind of a nice time spending time with them. Your good time's about to come to an end. After what happened at the Grove, there's sure to be unrest in these coming days, so we should rest now. you look tired. We should go get some rest before you set out tomorrow. Oh, by the way, I heard some rumors. If you're going to wander around, I suggest avoiding the hot bath. Say what now? Sometime before in the Memorial Palace.
Trian?
What's wrong? Is there trouble at the Grove?
Yes, I sensed something. It was fleeting, but very strong. It feels like they're in some big trouble. Trian used the Century Gate again.
Can you see what's actually happening?
No, it's fuzzy like always. But the enemy's aura has disappeared. Maybe they've moved to a safe place.
Nah, we watched him in the next county over.
Let's hope that it's just a false alarm. We should place our trust in him and Castorus, teacher. They will keep Trian safe.
Aggie, you're talking like we are little kids. One day, Trian will reach her limit, and Trebi will take on the role of gatekeeper from her. We are all aware of that. I am just a little concerned about her state of mind. Trian was already unable to speak, even in short sentences when they left. We want to say a proper goodbye at the very least.
I will pray with you.
Thanks. And Aggie, it looks like we will need you to come with us to the baths this time to unwind. It feels like neither of us have laughed for a long while. It's time to head out with the West Wind!
All right.
Ah, nuts.
Here's really hot and heavy. Has it always been like this?
Uh-oh, what's going on?
Is someone injured over there? What happened here?
Watch out!
Oh.
Watch out for the Kremnoan!
Kremnoan? This is their doing?
Aggie, now's not the time to dwell on that. Let's help the injured people first. Excuse me, coming through.
Harrison.
Oh,
good timing.
You two are here as well. That's a relief.
Even the Twilight Courtyard is involved? What in the world happened here?
I actually just came to relax. But as soon as I got here, I saw all these people lying on the ground. I've examined them,
in the tubs?
and they don't seem to be seriously ill. It feels like they've just spent too much time in the hot water.
Multiple individuals fainting simultaneously from the hot pool steam? Where is the manager of the baths?
He disappeared, and no one knows where he's gone to. Some people have been saying that the Kremnoans are behind this. Lady Aglaya, what do you think about this?
Let these people rest. The two of you, please come with me.
Uh-oh.
Have you thought of something, Aggie?
Yes. While their intentions elude me, it's time to bring this farce to a close.
Someone's setting up the Kremnoans. Oh.
This is really bad.
Who's causing bullcrap?
This is all you can do.
Oh. This is what's going on. You know what's going on in a competition.
The culprit is Mightimos.
No, it's not. Your stupidity.
Dee, what did you do to everybody?
It's just another duel where I claimed victory.
Duel?
As I expected.
Smack them both over the
surface,
head.
These two are the mightiest warriors in the Holy City, but they're still impulsive youths at heart.
Speak up, Mighty. Tell us exactly what kind of foolishness you and Finan indulged in this time.
Some time ago. I already know what happened. There would be a lot of stupidity. Winning and winning and losing are part of the warrior. Don't try to get over it.
No, none of those sound right.
Keep your chin up. You have greater things to achieve. I'm gonna grab a drink, pal. Let's have a talk. If you're up for it, let's have a talk.
Forget it.
I see you still alive and kicking, Deliverer.
Am I seeing things? Is the magnificent Deliverer finally deigning to step outside?
Trying to be nice, but his mouth says wrong things.
What kind of response is that?
Nothing. I was just imitating your usual response.
Oh?
I don't feel anything special from you. Have you passed the demigod trial?
The ritual hasn't reopened yet. In case you forgot, it hasn't been that long since I pulled you out of the trial.
I didn't forget.
Then, you're welcome.
In twilight's last gleam, Makima stands bold. Her walls sturdy, tales untold. Dreaming of her fruitful gardens, pilgrims arrive from distant lands. Figs and olives, oh so grand.
Why are you singing in poems?
Yet little do they know that they will step into flames, fuel to the fire, a burning brand.
Okay, right there.
What are you playing at this time?
I just felt like reciting a few lines of poetry. Surely the Crown Prince of Kremnos knows how to appreciate poetry, right?
Kremnoans steer clear of such weak literature. But my library doesn't lack collections of this kind.
But how do you pronounce that? Grandpa the following?
For their home.
What?
Just as Akama is distant from many people's homes.
I know how to interpret poetry, Haikis.
Hi, HKS.
There's no point in pretending to be profound, my friend. Thank you for helping me out when I was in a tight spot, but it seems to me that you aren't prepared for the trial either.
Don't compare your situation with mine. My people are still relying on me. I can't ascend to godhood on my own without first resolving their issues.
So, are you suggesting that you, the mighty Mightimos, and the heir to the throne of Kremnos, wish to defy tradition that has endured among your people for millennia?
Yeah.
I'm still thinking about what I should do.
Never mind. It's probably not my place to offer you counsel. An idea does strike me, though.
No.
Go ahead. Let's see what terrible ideas you've come up with this time.
Oh god.
Maybe we both need to relieve some stress. Come, Mightimos, let's recommence our previous competition.
This
time, we'll see who can stay in the super hot bath for longer. What? Are you chickening out?
The phrase chickening out does not exist in the Kremnoan language. I just find the situation absurd, that's all. All-knowing historian, are you not aware that we Kremnoans use boiling water from sword forging for our baths?
Ooh.
Looks like I'll have to teach you some royal etiquette today.
These two are such kids, I love it.
And thus, an unprecedented sauna battle commences!
A bath fight?
With unparalleled resolve, the two warriors' determination even alters.
I gotta love when people just gotta love it when people are just straight up dumb.
With scalding vapor, reaching toward the
That explains the meme I saw the other day then. I saw like a goofy little like animated meme of these two on the bath. And the Trailblazer is just messing with them. He's like pretty much he cranked up the heat to like go boiling point where he kind of started turning him into like soup. Like he put vegetables into the tub and whatnot.
Do you recall the legend of the Gorgo lion mentioned by a certain veteran?
Oh.
The central figure, the main character.
Funny pun.
The sole sovereign of that land. An oryx stood as its formidable rival.
Oryx.
Long before the dawn of Era Chrysia, the two beasts started their timeless battle on the plains of Tritos. The lion regarded the
what does that
oryx
do
as
with the
its food, while the oryx perceived the
bath
lion
battle?
as a scornful, oppressive, and challenging barrier that it swore to topple with its antlers.
Oh, it's an oryx is a deer.
For tens of thousands of years, without respite, the two creatures thus continued their relentless pursuit and rivalry.
Oh boy.
It fixated on its rival's fleeing form in the chase. It set its sights on the other's neck, nearly within reach.
Who's gonna win the fight, guys? Oh, we already know.
It was stuck in a corner. It had nowhere to escape.
Well, these phrasing is very important here. Jesus Christ.
Some lives meet their end at dusk, some at dawn, and yet others are fated to perish under the blistering sun at noon. And at last, the most scorching moment of the day descended upon them. The formidable hand of fate heeded their call and arrived!
Press plates having a little too much fun.
My lords, would you like me to reduce the temperature a little?
What? You're chickening out already?
Get lost.
Are you asking me to get lost, or...
You good?
Do whatever you want.
Oh, please forgive my presumptuousness, my lords.
Yep.
What a spectacle of folly.
This is what you get for daring to challenge a Kremnoan without understanding your own place.
What I'm saying is, your little game dragged down quite a few innocent souls alongside you.
We will personally escort back home the customers left awestruck by our formidable presence.
It definitely doesn't sound.
This isn't fair. You are wearing way less than I am.
So you wearing the bath fully clothed?
Is this the latest trend now? Getting into the baths while dressed in full armor?
Don't look at me like that. It was he who challenged me. There is no word for flee in the Kremnoan language.
Very well. Let us bring this farce to a close, shall we? Warriors, it is time to get moving.
Let's see. God, these guys are freaking. My danger open scene. Why is there always like a fight in a bathroom, in a bathhouse or something about who can stand the longest in the heat?
Alas, the flame chase journey is destined to be a lengthy one, replete with obstacles.
But thanks to those two, all the gloom has vanished into thin air. Well, we just had quite the commotion. It's not every day we find the Marmorial Palace this serene. Shall we continue with our previous plans? Hyacinth, would you care to join us?
Such an empty bath is indeed a rare sight. I was looking forward to unwinding after work. I'd be delighted to accept your invitation, Lady Treeby.
How about we go to the biggest bath?
Alright. I'm surprised we're not gonna go check on Trian.
Let me check. The water temperature feels just perfect.
So, how is the feeling of having the entire bath to yourselves?
It's so good.
But, Lady Treeby, aren't you going to soak in the bath with us?
We will have to pass. After all, we've become children.
Please understand that she can no longer endure the heat of this pool due to the blessings of Yanis.
Alright.
Oh.
Are you curious about us, Hyacinth?
I am, but something tells me that it might be better to change the topic.
Don't get all nervous. It's not something we can't discuss. The truth is, a long, long time ago, we were a mature adult just like Aggie. Then, because of reasons, we inherited Yanis's divinity and gained the power of passage. And in return, the price we had to pay was the splitting of our soul.
Yeah, that's why I heard that she got split into multiple
intensifies
versions.
the strain
That's
on
why there's
Treeby and
three
the
of them.
others. They are gradually regressing towards infancy, both in body and mind.
Oh.
We don't know what awaits us at the end either, but anyway, that's why we've turned into children.
In that case, when you opened that giant sentry gate above Akama during the battle against Nikador...
Well, there's no way around it. We all know that the flame chase journey won't be a smooth ride.
That's kind of sucks.
Maybe
I know I
find
heard
a
something
way
about
to
them
fix
like split personality. That's why
The
there's three of
primary
them.
research
They
focus
speak in
of
we
News
and us.
Forests is the soul.
But the fact that they're
We explore its
retrograding and
depletion
turning,
and methods
reversing
to
like
restore
Benjamin
dispersed
Button style, it's
souls
like that's kind of.
help. We will do everything we can.
So your first reaction is in fact denial. You're indeed an Access student. I look forward to your good news, Hyacinth.
Now there's another reason to look forward to tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
Lady Treeby, what's wrong?
Something's off. It's that strong feeling again. Is it Trian?
Uh-oh.
Wait, no. It's not Trian this time.
Oh?
It's Trinan. Trinan is in danger.
Where's Trinan?
I win this round of escorting the bathers home.
How does one contender alone make a valid competition?
Offering a compliment or two wouldn't be the end of you, you know.
Haikas.
What is that word? Is that your native tongue?
It means hyena. I'm likening you to a weak hyena. By the way, you emphasize the completely wrong syllable.
Though we've been acquainted for some time, I have rarely heard you talk in the ancient tongue of Kremnos.
It's because I'm not exactly a master at it either. I can listen and read just fine, but when it comes to writing...
You can write?
You speak as if you don't have a brain.
That was in jest.
Wow.
I understand. After all, you spent all your childhood wandering far from home.
Worry about yourself first, Deliverer. You also never mention your hometown.
These guys are freaking. These guys are such children.
Well, it's because there isn't much to say. Ides Elysiae is simply a tiny village that disappeared many years ago in the flames of war. The only times I get to see it are in my dreams, and in the trial from the Lance of Fury.
I knew it.
Yes. I saw it all.
Yep.
Ides Elysiae ablaze with everyone. My family, friends, and my kin, lying in a sea of flames.
Horrifying.
Blood-red half-sun hung in the sky, just like on that day. And before my eyes, that murderer killed Cyrene.
Cyrene?
But I saw its form this time. A black cloak,
an
eerie mask, and a broken giant sword that carried an ominous aura.
Oh.
I fought it in the trial. But even though I've been improving, resolutely getting stronger all this time, I still couldn't defeat it.
You were blinded by hatred and almost lost yourself in that trial.
That's right. And that's why I am truly thankful to you, Mightymouse.
You finally picked up some manners. Better late than never.
Then what about you, Mighty? What did you see in that trial? What do you fear?
There is no word for fear in the Kremnoan language.
I'm getting the feeling that your language has no words at all.
But to answer your question, I saw Akuma in the trial. As well as my old comrades. Hephaestion. Perdiccas. Ionius.
I was wondering what's going on with him.
Ptolemy. And Possesta. Ever since I returned from the Sea of Souls, these five have been by my side. We faced life and death together during our days in exile. Those 10 years were arduous, yet filled with moments worth treasuring.
So you consider them.
Each night,
they were
we
pretty
would
much
gather
family
by the campfire,
so
savoring honey brews and singing our hearts out.
Seeing them all die.
The wind in the wilds of Amphorius smelled like rust.
Triggered him.
Hephaestion would always tease me about adding goat milk to the honey brew, claiming I ruined the blood-red color of the drink. He had a scrawny figure, but was a relentless force on the battlefield, dispatching foes without so much as a blink. Perdiccas was an expert in concocting medicines, delving into all those strange folk remedies. Ionius was a swift runner, and our most reliable messenger. Ptolemy was a real bookworm, always spouting off in chapters and verses. When we left Kremnos, he made off with a stack of ancient tomes from the Grand Library. Not like it mattered, as my family owns the library. And then there was Possesta. He was the silent type, but a truly masterful musician.
No.
This is the first time I've heard you mention these five, and their names.
They died on the battlefield before the Kremnoan detachment managed to join Akuma. Perdiccas was the first to go. He was shot in the stomach by a poisonous arrow from the people of Ladon in the second month of cultivation. In the end, his remedies mended all but himself.
My Demos, do not mourn. I have achieved honor by bestowing a noble death upon the enemy.
Watching all people close
Leonius died in the 5th winter. Idonia's snowstorm lasted 3 full months. On the night of the fiercest storm, our foes launched their assault.
Idonia. Is that the city Castorus used to live in?
Yes. Those zealots were as fearless as Kremnoans in the face of death. But they lacked respect for honor. They cornered us in a bottomless swamp. Leonius covered for our retreat. They cut his legs off.
Ew.
He vanished into the mire of a foreign land. His body never to be recovered.
This is perfect. Mighty Most, I can finally deliver the news of you ascending the throne to the Nether Realm.
20 dusks later, we finally breached the walls of Idonia and entertained the usurper's plea for peace. However, the rebels refused to surrender and set up an ambush within the city. Ptolemy and his cavalry met their end before they could even relish our triumph. Those obelisks that collapsed after being set on fire became their final resting place.
My Demos, please tell my family. It was not cunning schemes that vanquished Ptolemy, but the immense weight of Amphorius's entire history.
Then, it was Pacesta. He lured the enemies into the city of Aenionis with his melodies, buying us invaluable time. Our enemies, consumed by indignation when they discovered the trick, set the entire city and my soldiers on fire.
Yeah. I can't blame him for being who he is now. with his backstory of watching everyone kind of...
My Demos, don the crown.
This happened to all his friends,
last,
almost his family.
My most trusted friend, Hephaestion. He was supposed to stand by my side through it all. But a sudden relapse of his illness hit him on the eve of my duel against my father. He hid his condition from me. By the time I returned victorious, he had but a breath left in him.
A Kremnoan dying on a sickbed. I would be a laughingstock to everyone.
Hephaestion, my dear friend, spare your strength. I'll go get a physician.
No need. Even if Perdiccas were here, he couldn't stop destiny from taking me away.
No! None can take you away.
My Demos, our king, do not shed tears for me. It's not befitting of your status.
He's definitely... Mighty has definitely come a long way.
Farewell, my dear friend. You must lead us back home.
What a grave trial indeed. Now I understand why you see immortality as a defect, or even a curse.
Yep.
My father threw me into the sea of souls to break the wheel of karma. But little did he realize it would grant me an immortal body and summon a fated revenge on his head. Following his demise, I considered leading my people back to our homeland. Kremnos had already turned it into a wasteland. Only darkness and insanity thrived there. Against the dissent of many, Krateros included, I made the Kremnoan detachment stay in Akama. But I know that their glory will never be doused out. The instant of strife shall inevitably arrive.
If you take over Nikador, then you must begin the journey back to your homeland. So, you hesitate because you think leaving your people in the Holy City is a better choice?
I don't know. But I have never been crowned. And those 5 were never endowed with any titles. None is aware of their glory.
Your predicament is truly complicated. I don't know how I can give you any useful advice. Maybe you could seek counsel from more people, such as the Grand Craftsman. Cartonis' people seem to have been through comparable dilemmas. And that teacher of yours, Krateros?
Dee, we've got a big problem! Big problem!
Tribby.
Lady Tribby, what's making you so flustered?
Hurry up and go save Trina! She got abducted by Krateros!
What? What?
Krateros! What's going on?
Mighty-mos.
Oh, how did you get in the vortex?
It seems I was the one who exposed my vulnerabilities first.
Aglaya, I demand an explanation.
This man abducted Trinan by force and forced her to bring him to the Vortex of Genesis.
Alright.
He then brazenly stepped into the trial of the Lance of Fury, and naturally failed.
Is she telling the truth? Why did you do that?
Because I don't want to wait anymore. Your hesitation made me desperate. If you want to run away from your destiny to become king, then keep running. Someone will eventually stand up and fill in the gap left by strife. Then they will lead our people home.
Age has blinded you, teacher. Can't you see that I'm hesitating because of this very recklessness seared into your blood?
Krateros, do you truly believe you're worthy of entering the trial? To blaspheme against the prophecy? Does the mission we Chrysos heirs bear seem like child's play to you?
Do you know how the Kremnoans see you, Aglaya? You're a hypocrite and a megalomaniac. The prophecy of Genesis and the flame chase journey are just excuses for you to seize power.
Silence, Krateros. Do you even know what you're saying?
Are you defending this woman, Mighty-Mos? How many wars did people start because of her and her so-called prophecy? How many cities fell in the past millennium?
I don't think
their people massacring each other.
I don't know.
Even if this so-called Genesis really exists, will there be a place for the Kremnoans in that new world?
Are you done talking? By agreement between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders, those who trespass upon the Vortex of Genesis need not be tried by the Council. I am allowed to pass judgment alone. Krateros, your actions are unforgivable. I hereby sentence you.
Aggie, wait! We have a proposal! Someone has to resolve this conflict between the cities. Lord Krateros did not use violence to harm us. We can sense that his anxiety stems from his concern for his people's future. Please, Aglaya, hear us out first.
I'm listening.
I'm sorry, Lord Krateros. We were so preoccupied with deciphering the fragments of prophecy that we neglected those of you not favored by its message. Your accusations were harsh, but justified.
Oh.
We wish to earn your trust and those of the Kremnoans. I think the best way to do that is to take you to witness the source of the prophecy for yourself.
How are you going to show me something that has no form?
You've heard about that Outlander, right? He has somehow made a connection with Orynyx and can completely replicate scenes from the past.
Oh, so you want me to help? Okay.
We will ask for his aid. Tomorrow, at the Abyss of Fate in the Temple of Yanisopolis, we will show you everything from that distant memory, Krateros.
A fair proposal. I accept.
Okay.
Until then, you will be stripped of your freedom. That is my one condition, and I will brook no argument.
It is not the first time I've been made someone else's prisoner. Do as you please, demigod.
Teacher, why did you do this?
Forgive me, young master. But I just cannot wait any longer. Ever since your father died, our people and I have been waiting for a day to revive Kremnos. We placed all of our hopes in you, but never received an answer.
This obsession for returning home has become a sickness for our people. Wise as you are, I refuse to believe that you can't see the truth.
You have a clear head, which is why you're also incomparably alone. A smart person can only choose to tangle himself with the mundane of this world. If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once more, Mighty Mos. Just as you did back then.
No. Hey, what now?
A fierce fighter. I did not expect such heroism from a feeble Acheman. Fulfill your duty as the victor, warrior, and tell me your name. I seek an honorable death from you.
Oh, this is when he kills his friend.
As if you have any honor!
Listen closely. I am the leader of the Kremnoan detachment, Mighty Mos. I'm here to finish you, father.
Yep, and here's the bombshell.
It is you, the beast spurned by all. So you did defy death. The prophecy was true. You will bring an end to my Kremnoan dynasty.
Defy? You're wrong. Death fears me. It's the reason I have this body of steel. As for you...
And it's always the fact that you try to prevent a prophecy, and it usually backfires because you actually instigate it. Oh, the irony, which happens all the time with this kind of nonsense. Happened in the Odyssey of Zeus, because he tried to kill.
You're a weak king.
This happened here, it's happened in other games and other stories where they try to defy a prophecy and it backfires because they instigated it. They set it in motion.
Fate's reckoning is upon you.
Then swing your blade. Take my crown. Coronate yourself with an old king's blood and inherit it all. Become the new rightful king of Kremnos.
No. I don't want the crown. Listen. There's only one end for the kings of Kremnos. Then the crown means nothing to me. All I want is your life. To avenge Mother and my comrades.
Dang.
But the walls of Kremnos will not fall with me. Do you truly think you can escape fate's grasp, my son? You and I, we're both the same. We feast on strife and fear. Now, kill me! The son of Gorgo is destined to be crowned in blood!
Ooh. Huh? You good, Mighty? We're far from the...
He said the Grand Craftsman Cartonus might have some suggestions. Might as well go see him. Grand Craftsman.
Oh, I just gotta go.
How have you been?
King of Kremnos it is. That you would come, I knew.
You knew I was coming?
Your matters, I've heard. The path forward you seek. Many questions you have.
He speaks like Yoda.
But before that, take this.
Oh, that's his mom's ring, isn't it?
What's this?
A signet ring. For the King of Kremnos. Belonged to your mother. Recast and restore it. I did.
Oh, that was nice.
What? Mother threw it into the Sea of Souls.
A long time to fish out it took. Very fortunate we were.
My name is Babel.
I can hardly
That'd be an
imagine how much
interesting
patience,
character to have.
courage it must have taken to find such a small
He'd definitely be
signet ring in
physical.
the Sea
I
of
can definitely
Souls.
see that. He'd definitely be a physical character, and he would...
I owe you one.
Gratitude there is no need for. Repayment
I would say
for
hunt or
saving
destroy.
me, this is. Questions you bring with you? Ask now.
Fate I've always denied has finally caught up to me. By all rights, I should accept Strife's authority. It would make everyone happy. The Chrysos heirs, the Council of Elders, the Kremnoans. Even the bards who will write it all into song.
Yet hesitate still you do. Hesitate, why do you, young king?
Because of my people. Be they men, women, the elderly or children. The hearts of all Kremnoans yearn for home. They've all been waiting for this day.
The biggest,
for the day
probably.
their king returns.
No, he's not the biggest.
Children of Strife would then be able to go
playable
home and
character-wise, he'd
embrace
probably
the
be
old
big.
traditions.
But let's face it,
Most them
some
only
of
ever
the
been heard in these
final
so-called
boss battles,
traditions
like
and song.
in the Echoes of War challenges, they are big. They are the
Gather
biggest
around their king and
battles out
throw
there.
themselves into battle.
This is not a good thing, you believe.
The Kremnoans have been trapped in a cycle of bloodshed for the past 1,000 years. They seek vengeance, start wars, become prosperous, and decline. How much innocent blood flowed into the River of Souls in all those years?
I mean, like,
How
Babel.
many
Yeah.
needless
Yeah.
sacrifices could we have avoided? I accept
I think I think someone was like doing a test. I think Mighty is going to be this
lead
tallest
my
one,
people
the tallest
into
of the,
repeating the
characters now.
same mistakes. Then of course I would be terrified. I'd be terrified of becoming king.
A different kind of Kremnoan you truly are.
Ah. We switching to Treeby again. Moments later, in Treeby's room.
Mama! Mama! I had a dream last night.
Oh. Now what did you dream about, my darling Treebios?
I had a dream that I turned into many me's. Then we made the moon into a ship,
and made the stars into our sails. Then we floated on the ocean and let the wind blow us in any direction it wanted.
No.
Well, that sounds like a lovely dream.
Yeah. The ocean and the sky were
Isn't
really,
Trebios
really
like
dark,
the real name? Oh, the
there were
original.
so many of me that
Like
I wasn't scared at all because we all sing
Trebios
together.
is the original.
The ocean
Before they all
wind
got split,
blew us
right?
onto an island where the wind tasted like flowers. There were bleating sheep and chirping birds inviting us to be their guests. There were so many animals on the island, but none of them ever fought.
Yanis's holy maidens can receive guidance from the god of passages. Perhaps what you saw in your dream is a divine land somewhere in Amphorius.
You think so?
What's wrong, Trebios? You look unhappy.
Because on that same island,
Easy there,
I
Tony.
saw a
Easy,
dark
easy.
mountain on the other side of the ocean. And it was very, very tall. The mountain looked alive, and it kept getting closer to the island. Then I realized it wasn't a mountain, but a very, very tall wave made of water.
Oh.
When the wave smashed against the island, it looked like it was going to eat the island up. The small animals tried to chase it away, but they couldn't stop it. Then there was a bang and I woke up.
A dark wave.
The black
Mama,
tide.
does something that scary exist in real life?
Yes.
Oh.
Unfortunately, it does exist in Amphorius, but it's very far away from our temple. We call it the Black Tide.
Oh, they are talking about the black tide.
Though it
I
has
thought she was gonna say,
nothing to
yeah,
do
it's
with
called a
water.
tsunami
It has no shape or form.
or a tidal wave.
But it can swallow up animals, humans, and even titans, turning them all into monsters.
Oh, the black tide is a baddie. I don't want everyone to turn into its food. Can't we chase it away?
Of course, my dear. You only need to behave well and listen to what the adults tell you. Study all the knowledge and etiquette you need, then grow up and become a proper holy maiden.
Yes.
The divine Yanis will then give you guidance and help you light the way for the people.
Wow, I'm gonna eat a lot and study a lot and become a holy maiden. But Mama, you said the black tide can swallow up titans too. What do we do if even Yanis is eaten?
If that happens,
Trouble's
then the
afoot.
holy maiden will have to be the one to guide people on the right path. After all, we are the human avatars of the god of passages, yeah?
Yeah.
But one person alone is not enough. Once you're older, you'll make a lot of friends. You must do your best to unite them, because that's also our duty as priests.
Friends? Are they also like me and Mama with pretty red hair?
They might not, but they'll certainly be just as smart and kind as you.
Mama? Am I dreaming?
Don't be silly, dear. Of course you're not dreaming. I've always been by your side.
Okay.
What?
Now be a good girl and call your friends over too. Let's play hide and seek, just like we used to, okay? My Trebios is the smartest girl. I'm sure they remember where everyone is hiding.
Okay, what is going on here?
The voice sounds so far away. I don't remember. Who am I looking for?
Your friends, who will chase the black tide away alongside you, of course.
Ah.
Is this from my childhood? I don't remember. Use the spindle to connect everyone.
What? Use the spindle. Connect everyone. Okay.
There will be an amazing captain on that big ship. She's cheerful, optimistic, bold, and cautious. She'll be able to get everyone together.
Wow, that's amazing! Can I be the captain?
Huh.
Of course you can. But you'll find someone else who's better for the job, my dear. I think that person lives in a beautiful temple that sits atop a hillside, covered in golden fig trees.
You talking about Aggie?
There's a noble girl there,
Yep.
who's very smart, but also very delicate.
Just like Mama?
Perhaps. But before we find the captain, the ship also needs someone who can navigate it. Who could that be?
Let me think. I know! She's Treeby! I named this doll after myself? I don't remember it all. Is this a dream or something that happened in the past?
Okay.
Am I dreaming?
What's this? Everyone. Any secrets anywhere? Investigate bed.
I used to sit here and listen to Mama tell stories. Oh, how I wish to see you again, Mama.
Now hearing her backstory kind of makes me say that all this crap's happening to her.
That chest! You can't lock me away!
Okay.
It's packed full. Mama must have left all of these for me. All the words are blurred out. Could it be that my memory is fading?
Oh, that's... She's a ticking time bomb, too.
Why is this doll inside a chest?
This is Trian, isn't it?
It's
Or Trivion.
holding
Trivion.
a sword.
No, this is Trian.
Why?
Many years later, many brave warriors will board this ship. They're skilled combatants who fear no danger.
Ooh, I can learn how to fight too and protect everybody!
Silly girl. You're Yanisopoulos' holy maiden. It's not your duty to fight. There will be many others to protect you.
Alright. Then where will they come from?
Everywhere.
I believe one warrior hails from a lovely village where bulrushes flourish, while another comes from a magnificent royal city.
That's violent, that's mighty.
Though each has their own troubles, both are ready to lend their strength for the ship's long voyage.
So she's talking about everyone so far.
Let Trian fight by their side.
It is Trian.
This way, they'll always stay on course. How could I have known the name Trian back then? Was it just a coincidence, or... Learning can change your destiny.
When
This one's good.
navigating at sea, you need to know both astronomy and geography.
Isn't Yanis's knowledge enough?
Oh, sweetie.
She's the third
ocean
one.
isn't like the land.
Yeah, I'm
It's
kind of
easy
curious.
to
Oh,
get
she like
lost.
picking out these names.
That's why
before.
it's important to learn to recognize the miracle of Aquila.
Aquila.
Alright.
That's how you pronounce it,
brain is
Aquila.
already
I'm so used to the
super duper
Mecha-Bake
smart,
version, they
I'll
call it
still
Aquila.
try my very best.
Circes also favors children who try their best. They will send a wise scholar as everyone's teacher to help you reach your dreams.
Wise. Oh, we're talking about the annex.
Oh, wait. I'm super duper smart. So I want to be the teacher's teacher.
Why not? But if you're going to be a teacher, you might need to tone down that hyper energy of yours.
Then
Trian
can do it. She's well behaved and would make a great teacher. Mama and the others always said that I had a great memory. But now, I can't even tell if this is a memory or a dream.
Come, let's line them up.
Okay.
Now, Trebios, set them on this music box and let them compose a melody for our song.
Okay.
Music box? What's that?
You'll see.
Sweetheart, are you still groggy from your nap? You invented it.
I invented it? What does it do?
Oh, my lovely Trebi. You're usually so bright. What's gotten into you today? Well, you might as well see for yourself. Put your good friends on it and see the wonders it can do.
Okay.
Put the dolls on.
Where's the dolls?
It's rotating. And I can hear something.
That's right. It's a music box. If you place the dolls in the right spots, it will start rotating and play beautiful music.
No.
Out of all your inventions, this one is my favorite.
I don't remember.
It's all right, my child. I'll sing along to the tune, and it will help jog your memories.
No.
Happiness abounded in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raised their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands, and 3 guided calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living.
Alright.
Thus you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole? O great Kephali, all-knowing Father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall. With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders,
I keep hearing the melody a little bit. My brain's going.
Converging into
what was it? White Christmas?
That flows to the heroic airs of this world.
Oh.
What's going on?
It's officially a nightmare.
Oh, Yanis, please lend me your ears. In the black mist, as death and fate draw close. On the bloodied earth, the living dead, but ghosts.
Alright.
What is this world? It mirrors your maze-like fate. What is this world? A silent lament without a trace. What is the past? Wandering ghosts that linger. What is the future? Souls scattered by fate's finger.
Oh my god. This guy.
What is the start?
Crazy.
A voyage born in solitude. What is the end? A spirit, lonely and subdued. Lonely and subdued. And subdued.
Oh.
And subdued. 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 Subdued.
Ooh.
Run! Trebios, run! The black tide has arrived.
Oh.
Where can I go?
So is this just a...
What's this?
I got stuck for a second. Oh my god. So is this just the past?
Are there dolls everywhere?
This is the sacrifice of a holy maiden. You won't make it to the end. Only one person can.
Oh.
I know! It's fine if we can't reach the end. Our minds are made up.
Go. Bid your farewells, Trebios. Time is running out.
Mama, are you going to leave me?
My sweet girl. I will never leave you. But remember this, Trebios.
Ooh. Huh? Now what?
All shall bid farewell to one. And that person alone will witness the miracle. Since your mind is made up, then traverse the black tide and dispel the fog for Amphorius.
Okay.
I shall see you tomorrow, my dearest Trebios.
See you tomorrow. Oh. I don't feel like this is bad.
Are we still in a dream?
Did you have a nightmare?
Maybe. But it's been a long time since we had any dreams.
It's not yet the entry hour. You still have plenty of time to rest.
No. Our heart is still racing.
It must be that reckless Kremnoan soldier who startled Trinan. And you as well. If you want, I can pass through his chest with the golden thread right now.
Aggie, cut it out with the scary talk.
I'm just kidding. If I were serious, I wouldn't have waited until now.
Thanks.
Do you want to talk about the dream?
I like the dark
Keeping
joking,
it
but
bottled up is not
god
good
dang,
for
you
your
gotta
health.
tone it down a little bit.
We had a dream about Mama. The dream itself was nothing. It's just the timing that feels a bit unsettling.
You mean...
Something's
It's
coming.
Trian. Even if we refrain from ever using the power of the Century Gate again, her soul continues to slowly drift away from her body. There isn't much time left.
Perhaps it wouldn't be such a bad idea to let her relinquish her role as the gatekeeper and live out her days as a carefree child.
You have a point, Aggie, but our decision has already been made on that matter.
I believe there's still another way.
Souls will be spent until they dissolve into dust. Such is our fate. Once we had a whole and connected body. If that body were a tree, then its trunk and branches would share the same fate, decaying at the same pace. Now, we are fragmented into numerous selves. Despite the absence of a trunk, we are offered another possibility. We can choose how our branches will perish in a way that is most beneficial to the flame chase journey.
Oh.
Compared with saying farewell to one person,
Watching many fade away before me is even more sorrowful.
But advancing is the destined end of Yanis's trial. There's no retreat in our path.
Okay.
Don't feel sad about saying goodbye to us. We have already agreed on this, right?
It won't be long before I forget what sorrow tastes like.
So, what would you like for breakfast, Aggie?
What? Where did that come from?
After all this talking, we are feeling a bit hungry. Plus, it's nearly the entry hour now. Do you remember when we first met, Aggie? You were still a little one, and we caught you secretly eating oatmeal late at night.
While my emotions might be fading, those memories are still as vivid as ever, teacher. Please, let me do it. What would you like to eat?
It's fine. Leave it to us. You should rest for now. It won't take long, and we'll call you when it's done.
In that case, thank you.
Then, see you tomorrow, Aggie. Nevertheless, that nightmare is ominous. Memories are slipping away, even the image of Mama. Just as expected, another trip must be made into the abyss of fate. Hopefully Orynyx will be willing to help us.
Be back to us at the same time somewhere in Akama.
Long time no see, Professor Anaxa.
Who are you?
Oh.
It's been a while. I'm the one who once overthrew the entire classroom in that spiritual physics lecture.
Oh, it's you.
Doesn't like you.
Do you really still remember that, Professor?
I remember that glib tongue of yours. What brings you here? Surely you're not here to reminisce.
Nope.
You could tell.
Of course. You only beat around the bush when you have a hidden agenda.
That's not true. I'm here to seek enlightenment, as always. Could you please teach me everything you know about the black-robed swordmaster?
Ah, he was over there, we kicked.
Rumors sure travel fast.
Ah, he did find out.
Unfortunately, I too know nothing about it. I can only tell you that it is clad in a black robe and wields a greatsword. At least, it looks like a greatsword. It's shaped like a twisted half-sun, and a peculiar dagger resembling a crescent moon. By the way, take this with you.
No?
I got it from the sneak attack. It's yours now.
I was right. It is this thing. The one who torched Ides Elysiae to the ground. And killed everyone.
Don't try to be a hero.
Oh boy.
No one in Akama stands a chance against that thing right now.
Is that what the Titan said as well?
Not at first. But the god relented after having had a taste of its power. Even with the god possessing me, I couldn't fight against that blade. That incredible power doesn't seem to be granted by any Titan.
Oh, he's the Stellan.
Suggesting that
he's the Stellan, the black coat.
Beyond Emphorius?
Evil Moon Knight is the Stellan, not the Black Tide itself.
It's possible. Much like the Black Tide.
I think that's my bet. That's my I'm putting my money on. Evil Moon Knight is Black Tide.
Must overcome.
Or the Stellan.
We? Drop the pipe dream, Phynon. No one wants to see you fall by their blade.
His mere presence will endanger the Holy City and the Flame Chase.
You know that I don't believe in...
You don't believe in the so-called prophecy, I know. However, I'm here to seek your assistance, not at the request of Aglaya or Treeby. I just want to eliminate a threat to the city I pledged to protect. That's all. The tragedy at the Grove must never happen again.
Take a seat. Since you are sincerely seeking enlightenment, I suppose I can tell you one more thing.
No. Soon after, in the abyss of Trian.
What's wrong, Trian? Nothing. Just remembering what happened at the Grove.
By the way, Trian, where'd you launch Moon Knight?
So scary. Everyone in danger. Nightmare. I can't forget. Don't be scared. There are no bad guys here. Didn't you save everyone with the Century Gate, Trian? Trian threw it away. Far, far away. It's never coming back. We got back safe from the Grove because
you got sent back in our rifles, probably.
You're the reason the Flame Chase journey can continue.
Tailbone's.
Sorry. Trian feels a bit dizzy. Why are we here again? For the same thing, of course. Remember? Tomorrow we will reveal the prophecies past to everyone. But first, we need to restore the memories that have been blurred by the fragmentation. We hope to present the full truth to everyone without hiding anything. Since Yanis caused the fragmentation, we can only turn to another Titan, Orynyx, for help. Also, remember to get breakfast ready for Aggie before the Lucid Hour tomorrow. Oh, yes! Trian remembers now. Oh, on that note, we had better prepare some saffron before we meet with the Titan.
Saffron?
Saffron? Huh, it's an essential offering for rituals in the Temple of the Three Fates. You think we shouldn't go to Orynyx empty-handed? Yes, it's also a symbol of Yanisopolis. If we are to replicate memories, we need to use something that has experienced those days. And when we first met Aggie, we added that to the porridge we made for her, and she really loved it. I see! It's like killing 3 birds with 1 stone! But it all depends on whether Orynyx is willing to help us. This could be a problem.
Maybe.
After all,
I was saying, there's a lot of talking.
it was us who took the
this
core
scene.
flame from Yanis.
I'm waiting for something to
from
happen.
Orynyx's kin. We will have to give it a try. If there's truly no other way... In our current state, we probably can't do anything to them. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Leave it to Trian. Trian knows how to play cute. In any case, let's look for saffron first. I hope there's still some left in the temple, untouched by Mikador's soldiers.
Right.
I remember that aged saffron is preserved in sealed jars. Let's be on the lookout as we go.
Alright.
It's a dead end ahead. Turn back, teacher.
Okay. What the hell?
What? Aggie? No.
You're not real.
It's an illusion.
You're a figment of my imagination. Why are we doing scary bits now?
Wow, this room is huge. Trinan, did you? Yeah, I saw it. Was that a warning from Orynyx? What are you two whispering about? Treeby? Trinan? Trianne can't even hear our own telecommunication. Well, never mind. Trianne suddenly feels like this place is quite familiar.
Oh.
There's a whiff of safari in this room. It's right over there.
Oh.
Over here. Follow Trianne. Trianne, slow down.
I had to do the thing of making a big pain in my ass.
Even if separation is our fate, a futile death is not the solution.
It appeared again. Right here. I summon thee, Orynyx. Stir up ripples of past reverie. Something's appeared. Wait, we should read it first.
Mr. Welcome. For many years, Yiannopoulos has relied on the myrtle, boon, gods, branches, next sacred tree. As for the next sacred tree, we are planning on selecting another puppet. Well, that's always a good way of putting words.
Wait, this is a letter? It mentions something about Saffron and Trebios? Isn't that name... Never mind that for now. Why is this letter here? And how did Trianne sense it? Could it be our lost memories? Is it possible that we were already noticed by Orynyx and entered their trial? But why haven't they said a word? Orynyx has the whims of a child. Perhaps they're toying with us on purpose. Come on, this isn't the right time to be playing games.
Down. Hi.
Separation and death, reconciliation doesn't come easily for a mortal.
Are these visions also fragments of the past?
No. I can tell you that's a bad thing.
Look what I found! Is this the safari?
Sure.
Coming! We'll take a look. But Trianne, there's nothing in here. What? It was right in the stolium. Huh? There's really nothing here. That can't be! I swear I saw it! I swear! Trianne is telling the truth. It was right there. Where did it go? Trebi, why aren't you saying anything? Trianne can't seem to hear you at all. We were just lost in our thoughts. Don't worry, Trianne. What you saw was likely, Yanna's hair. We must have startled it away. Okay.
Oh.
Could Orynyx be trying to make us falter? But why would they do that? Something feels off. Trebi, don't you think this temple is a little too quiet? What do you mean?
Oh.
It might just be an illusion, but Trinan wonders, is Orynyx really putting us through a trial?
Uh-oh. That's a ooh boy.
Still no luck finding any safari. I suppose we can do without it. Let's try to convince Orynyx.
Is Moon Knight gonna be in here?
Whoa.
Oh.
Trebi, Trinan, look at this. So
Or so many of us now!
Trian.
This isn't a good thing. Space anchor pinned?
It's really quiet in here. Do all Titans live in dark places like this?
Nope. And there is black tide people here, so who's ready for a fight? I sure as hell am not.
Feeling lucky.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action. Strength in numbers!
Happy? No, that's a skill name. I'll say he's Orcs ain't here. What's going on?
What's going on?
He ain't here.
Oryx disappeared?
Not long ago in
Are you saying that the black-robed swordmaster is not just tied to the black tide, but is also hunting for core flames everywhere?
This is the most plausible possibility. First, it has a vessel that can hold core flames. Second, I'm one of its targets. Let's start with the first premise. Its peculiar ceremonial blade can interact with a core flame, as evidenced by the pull I felt when it stabbed into my chest. I hypothesize that the blade can sense, absorb, or even retain core flames.
So yeah,
the second
Moon
premise
Knight is a Stella.
even more explicit.
And then
When it was engaged in fierce battle with many of us and was heavily distracted, it remained consistently focused on me. Or rather, on the Titan Circes inside me.
So it's plundering the flames. But if your argument holds up, wouldn't he be headed to Akama soon? The vortex of Genesis is full of the Titan's core flames.
Yes.
Not necessarily. Let's call that person the Flame Reaver for now. If my presumption holds, that person has 3 targets. The first target is me. The second target is Oryx, who hasn't yet fallen. And the third is Akama and the Vortex of Genesis, where the core flames are housed. But I suspect Akama won't be their first target. Kefali's core flame is guarded by the Council of Elders' arcane power. And Fagusa's water curtain should be able to block out any external perceptions.
What about Thanatos and Aquila? Their core flames are yet to be restored.
The whereabouts of Thanatos remain a mystery to all. As for Aquila, can you fly?
No, I can't. Why are you asking that?
Can that Swordmaster fly?
Good point. But what if he does grow wings?
And we're in
if they had
trouble.
wings, I wouldn't have made it out of the grove alive.
That's a relief. Anyway, since the Flame Reaver has 2 targets, we need to move fast.
With the distances between Akama, the grove, and these potential targets, I believe we should bolster our defenses and...
Oh, on. Chibi is missing. Last time the 3 of them was in the Abyss of Fate. Uh-oh.
Oryx! Are you in here? No response at all. Did they foresee that we were coming and hide in the fog? Or...
Nope.
Trebi, we should leave. This temple has other people in it. What?
Don't look down.
Listen. Footsteps. Fast ones. 3 or 4 people coming this way. Come on. We need to hide. Whoever they are, we can't let them see us. Trainan, come check this out. What's this? Trian feels like it's so familiar.
There he is. Up the end.
Treeby. See you tomorrow.
No, we lost one. We lost Jeanne. Sometime later in this of fate.
Where am I? Little Gray? Snowy? And... Wait. Where's Trian? Is she back?
We only saw the two of you collapsed on the side of the road when we arrived.
Danny and I looked around, but we couldn't find any traces of Lady Trian.
What about the black-robed swordmaster?
Blast it! Of course it's him. We were still too late. I fear something bad has happened to Orynyx's core flame.
Then Lady Trian...
She doesn't have much divine power left. We can barely sense anything.
God.
That you're both safe is already a blessing. Everyone, we must take action now. We should split into 2 groups. One group will stay in the Abyss and meet up with Aglaya's reinforcements, then search for Trian's whereabouts. The other group will come with me to pursue the black-robed swordmaster and recover the core flame.
Do we know where he's heading?
I didn't get to tell you this before, but Anaxa and I already have our misgivings about the Black Tide, so we've made preparations.
Alright.
I'll tell you the details as we move. Opportunities are fleeting on the battlefield. We should hurry.
Lord Finan! Lady Treeby and Lady Trinan. I'm glad you're all right.
Did Aglaya's people get here?
Yes. Lady Aglaya already knows about the situation and sent along a message. Finan, I understand that Swordmaster is of great importance to you. But if you charge in without a plan, I fear that you won't be the only one who dies in vain.
I understand. Hatred is a hero's deadliest poison. I have no intention of fighting alone.
Alright.
If that Swordmaster really is related to the Black Tide...
How much more of this story do we get? I feel like we're getting somewhere, because this feels almost like
I have indeed planned to return to the Holy City and discuss the strategy with Aglaya. We'll need all the help we can get for this encirclement.
Alright. Why do we split up? Previously discussed. Hyacinth and I will stay in the group with the reinforcements. You guys go back to the Holy City. And everyone and the guy set up a plan.
Trinan will stay in the Abyss too. That way, both sides can communicate with each other if anything happens.
Thank you, everyone. Partner, Treeby, let's go.
Alright, back to the city.
Aglaya.
You should have come to me first, Finan.
Aggie, there's no need to scold Snowy. Wakama is currently in grave danger.
I know.
It's beyond my imagination that the only two titans humankind can still rely on fell in such quick succession. I've never seen the golden thread pulled this taut, as if it could snap at any moment. Finan, tell us your plan. Time is of the essence.
Alright, what's going on? Finally counts Annex's discovery.
This being is not just hunting titans, but taking the core flames too?
Yes. Just like the Flame Chase journey is doing. Professor Anaxa thinks the Flame Reaver's arrival is likely a sign the Black Tide has spread further.
Regardless of whether you're right, this being is still far more aggressive than we expected.
But its madness is
I'm
also
still saying
an
he's a Talon.
opportunity for us.
Let's give me my money.
If its goal is the core flame, then that means us humans can lure it into a trap. Anaxa had already left the Holy City with Cersei's core flame while we were on our way to the Abyss, so he can make preparations for the battlefield.
Tell me, what makes you think this won't end with us losing another core flame?
Because this time, the power from beyond the sky is also at our side. He is the key.
I know, of course. It's gotta be me. Really? Are you sure? I was down.
We need your other companion, too.
Ma'am,
where have you been hiding?
You mean me?
Hey, she can kind of talk
see.
more.
Finan, that battlefield you mentioned, is it Castrum Kremnos?
Yes. I'm sure everyone remembers the astonishing miracle our partner here performed with his companion during the battle with Nigador, and how they awakened Castrum Kremnos' past. That will be the key to our victory. We will use Orynyx's power to once again open a passage to the past and lure our enemy inside. Then, we'll seal the Flame Reaver in the maze of time.
Impressive.
That's a little risky.
Orynyx has fallen, and Yanis's divine power already belongs to Okima. Once we take back the core flame, the Swordmaster will have no means of escape. It's very clever, using the element of surprise instead of brute strength. Can you do it, little one?
Let's see. Said I can do anything as long as we're together. I'm gonna make a wish.
Yeah.
Can you feel the resonant gaze? No big deal. Alright.
Such enthusiasm. I'm glad to see you're confident. By the way, the Council of Elders declared a state of emergency when Treeby went missing. Kynus and her following have heard tell of the incident at the Grove, and are galvanizing support in secret. I fear she'll make her move before the next assembly of the citizens.
What are they plotting?
That short-sighted politician likely believes the Chrysos heirs have outlived their usefulness, and is making preparations for her next step. That ugly side of humanity is something we'll have to deal with eventually. But that's a problem for another day. I've sent Casterus ahead to the council with a message. She should be able to keep the situation under control for the time being. Finan, it is my hope that we can come to an understanding on this. We must take down the Flame Reaver in one go, and retrieve the core flame. And in doing so, grant ourselves an advantage against the Council of Elders.
Of course. You may count on me to lead the charge.
I apologize for tasking you to spearhead the plan once again, but
I feel like that's all I've been doing, but let's go.
Beset by enemies from within and without. The situation brooks no delay, and we have precious little time to confer and discuss the plan with you. That being said, you are the key to our success, and I shall respect any decision you make.
Let's go. Where a men's pain is, I'll follow.
We are grateful to you for your aid, and to the rest of you as well. Now, let us be off to begin the hunt.
Hey.
May carefully sharpen our gaze and grant us victory over the enemy.
Hey, disease. I'm at my cutoff time, so end. Feels like I'm missing someone.
You mean Mighty?
Yeah.
He's dealing with a different problem. Don't worry. That man would never miss out on this fight.
Vortex of Genesis.
Farewell, my dear friend. You must lead us back home.
So we're going there?
You and I, we're both the same.
Oh, he's gonna do the trial, isn't he?
Strife and fear.
If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once more, Mighty Mos.
Alright.
I knew you'd be here.
I heard you're about to set off on an expedition.
That's right. It's going to be a tough battle, and our destination turns out to be Castrum Kremnos.
Is that why you're here? To pray to the dead Nikador?
No, just the opposite. I'm here to tell you, you can entrust the front lines to us this time. You can't afford to lose your upcoming battle either.
Alright.
Have you heard the story of Geocles the Mountain Breaker?
Sounds like you've spoken with Cartonas. That's the name of the legendary mountain dweller, right?
Let's have a chat before we go our separate ways.
Story time?
Cartonas told me that back in ancient times, the mountain dwellers lived in seclusion.
This has been, oh my god, it feels like I just fought like the guy once and then it's just been story.
Peaceful life away from strife. But Geocles,
I mean, I like story, but it's like, come on, I want to get to fighting. Honestly, I want to kind of pass my cutoff time. So, what? Close this off so I can go to bed.
Culture was like fetters around him.
I can't go to sleep.
He sounds a lot like you.
Yes. That is why he, too, faced the same dilemma as I do. One day, during one of Geocles' many ventures beyond the mountain, he spied a battalion of Ladonians stationed at the foot of the mountain. The Ladonians were at war with their arch-enemies, the Companions, and they used the mountain as a base to carry out guerrilla warfare operations. When Geocles, who had taught himself the common tongue,
I want to try and
approached the soldier,
I don't sleep
he learned
well.
a shocking piece of news.
But I have trouble sleeping.
Ladonians were planning to plant mines and
So I want to try and get a little bit
mountain,
so I can be kind of functional tomorrow for work, if you don't mind.
Danger lurking with every step. The mountain dwellers' homes were no longer safe. Geocles quickly returned to his village to bring the news to his people. But
let me guess. They refused change and chose to put up with the situation instead.
That's right. The mountain dwellers were fearful of even the smallest change to their lifestyle, let alone leaving their home. Despite the imminent war, the elders would rather negotiate for peace instead of leaving the mountains. This made Geocles both angry and sad. But he didn't give up. If you were in his shoes, what would you have done?
Lead my people on a resistance, perhaps. I'm not sure. I can't think of a solution that would make everyone happy.
A solution that would make everyone happy, huh? That's how naive we are. Well, let me tell you what Geocles did. He took the mountain dwellers' store of gemstones, traded them with the Ladonians for a massive amount of gunpowder. But he didn't do this to fight the companions. Under the cover of night, he set ablaze the forest surrounding the settlement, forcing his people to flee the mountain. That great fire marks the beginning of mountain dweller history. Since then, their people became part of civilization, and giants became a common sight in the holy city. Meanwhile, that mountain they once lived in has turned into little more than foam inside the black tide.
But leaving their homeland also brought many mountain dwellers misfortune. They
were hunted by Kremnoans or enslaved. Indeed, that is undeniably also part of their history. But that is Geocles for you. The merits of his actions, or lack thereof, have been scrutinized by many, but historians nevertheless hail him as the Mountain Breaker. Why do you think that is? It's simply because he took action and enacted change with his own hands. He didn't try to make everyone understand him, nor did he even waste time trying to make everyone happy. He started a great fire and burned the shackles of tradition to ashes, and then forced everyone to march toward the coming of a new era.
So that's why you guys set everything on fire?
You've made up your mind, haven't you?
I'll be leaving Akuma soon to fight the great darkness of this world, and to shoulder Nikador's destiny. So, listen well. If there comes a day when we meet again on the battlefield, and I stand opposed to the flame chase, remember to stab your sword into my back through my 10th thoracic vertebra. That's my weak spot, and the only way to kill me.
Kill his heel, okay.
You have my word.
He told us as his Achilles heel, so please don't foreshadow we're going to have to kill Mighty. He seems like he's coming on to be a good person.
Go now.
He's definitely softened up. And
send that flame-thieving hyena to their death. But if you find yourselves with no other recourse, pray to that blade in the sky. And loudly call out the name of the new god.
Alright.
That's the sound of an all-out war. Not the kind of ruckus Professor Anaxa can raise on his own. Let's hurry. The battlefield is just ahead.
Okay, can we actually play now? Yay, we can play. And my abilities are still active. Huzzah! Okay. I think this was gonna be a thing. But anywho, stopping a challenge will save your current progress. Pause and save.
It's still early. Where to now?
Pour me a cup, will you?
Sure. I'll pour your... What the hell is that? Imperium Gaze. A treasure gadget tool definitely uses... One basic treasure location will be displayed on... Okay.
The sea. The sea is right here.
Alrighty. I have all I need from you. Anyway. We're gonna call it a night. Wallpaper. Well, that's a cool wallpaper. I like the legend. And then... Pandel's grant peaceful sleep. Alright. So, with that, we are calling it a night, guys. I appreciate everyone swinging by and hanging out. This has been a long, cinematic, dialogue-driven stream, but hopefully we can continue on with this. It feels like we're coming to a end, hopefully, to some degree. I don't know how much longer this is going to be, but... Do you see Sam's comment? I saw him say hi. Okay, what else did he say? Which character? I didn't see Hydrant say bye. Bye, Hydrant. I didn't see it. I apologize. Fine, not historically accurate enough for me. Alright. Which character? Sam, what do you think of this character design? Oh, Tom's team? Oh, I think it's a fun team. I'm liking his creativeness. I was gonna say we're gonna definitely have to do a spin-off for Tom and his Merry Men. That's for sure. So far everything's been I've been enjoying his character design. Sam, you do amazing character design. They're very interesting. I was gonna say we're definitely gonna have to. I feel like Tom's team is just bad. Everything that's been created so far, it just reminds me of Bad Company or like a Suicide Squad kind of vibe. And it's gonna be fun to see these guys in action in the story. So I do appreciate you honestly building on the story. I appreciate all you guys who wants to continue on with that story. It does make me happy. You guys are enjoying it. So I will definitely do another community stream in the future. I don't know when yet. Like I said, a lot of things are going on. I just need some time to get everything organized and whatnot. My life say is going down the highway to hell right now. So I got a lot of things going on, but I will get everything. I'll get my ducks in a row soon. Hopefully. It might take some time, but I will. But until then, Sam, you're doing an amazing job. Keep up the good work. Everyone else, keep up the good work. I appreciate you all. As official, tonight's stream has ended. I hope you all enjoyed. Thanks, Tanisha. Not a mental hurdles to jump over. But baby steps. Just gotta take one day at a time. Which I'm doing. I'm trying. But hopefully everything will work out at the end, but we'll see. But until then, I hope you all enjoyed tonight's stream. I'll see you all in the next one. I appreciate you all. Y'all stay healthy, stay hydrated, get some sleep, because I definitely do. Other than that, see y'all in the next one, alright? Have a good night. See ya. Peace. Bye-bye. Good night. Bye.